The house at 1219 4th Avenue North was built for the Russells in 1900, and Charlie and his wife Nancy lived there until his death in October of 1926. After Russell's death, the home was used as a caretaker home and then boarded up. It became the object of discussion among the city. Some thought it should be demolished. But the Garden Club adopted the project in 1971 and began the extensive project of redoing the building and putting in furniture that is typical of that time when the Russells lived in the home.
We have a couple pieces that came back. The sewing machine upstairs came back to us, and the trunk, Russell's trunk is upstairs, and the chair upstairs, the buffalo horn chair, was over in the studio, and it came back to the house, and the big bookcase in the dining room was in the studio.
Many people think that Charlie Russell spent his entire career painting in the log cabin. That's not exactly true. Early on in Charlie Russell's career, he got his start painting in the living room of the family home behind me. Charlie Russell had quite a regimen. Up at 6 o'clock in the morning, the wee hours, he would fix bacon and eggs for breakfast for anyone who was up at that time of the day. He would spend the morning painting in the living room, and after lunch would take a short nap, and then it was downtown to visit friends in places like the Mint, the Elks Lodge, or the Park Hotel.
We've had people from all parts of the country, people from Europe, Canada, and it's amazing how many people come through in the summertime that are from out of state. You just can't believe it. We took off 7 coats of wallpaper to try to find out what was the original. And this was very, very close to the original.
In the past, the home was closed up during the winter months and only open in the summer, but that's changed. Open on weekends during the winter as well, 10 to 5 on Saturday and 1 to 5 on Sunday.
And it's almost like coming over here, you're feeling Nancy. I mean, really, this is Nancy's home. Nancy designed the home, supervised the construction, and the wallpaper, the nice things, the china, the decorations, that kind of thing. It's kind of like, this is Nancy's place and that was Charlie's place. And it's a nice contrast, I think, for people to see where Charlie worked versus where he lived and Nancy's influence in that respect.
In the future, the museum, which has taken over control of the home, plans to do more research and attempt to bring the interior as close to original as possible. That's going to involve the cooperation of a lot of people.
And obviously, any kind of donations can happen immediately. You know, if people have things that they know were original to the Russell house, you know, we would love to have those put on a long-term loan to the museum or donated to the museum where they would be cared for and the public can see them, and it would really help in the interpretation of Charlie Russell.
In Great Falls, Fred Pfeiffer, News 16.